India's digital transaction prowess, recorded as many as 10 billion UPI transactions only in the month of August.
Right, and it's part of that strength as well, robust services sector that we have. This is digital services that we're able to offer, that to government-led digital service that has managed to do this, and that's incredible. I don't think there is a parallel for this anywhere else in the world where you have a government-built, government-promoted digital transaction service that has crossed 10 billion transactions in 1 month. So the latest milestone is about the fact that this is the first time ever UPI recorded 10 million transactions in 1 month, in the month of August 2023. And that is an increase of say 50% over August 2022. That's the kind of growth we're witnessing. And bear in mind, UPI crossed the 1 billion transaction mark in October 2019.
Oh, wow.
And look at the time it's taken to cross the 10 billion mark, 4 times that. In lesser span of time. So the growth rate, the strike rate or the run rate of UPI is actually going up in multiples. So that's something you have to bear in mind. So monthly transactions crossing 10 billion for the first time. And in value terms, we're talking about 15.18 lakh crore rupees worth of transactions on UPI for the month of August alone.
I can't even count those digits. I can't even fathom the magnitude
15 lakh 18,456 crore rupees. Transactions on UPI having grown 50%, 50% year on year. These are absolutely fantastic numbers. And there you go, we've got more. 6.58 billion monthly transactions recorded in August 2022. We've crossed 10 billion now. That's what we're talking about, the 50% growth. And 1 billion was crossed back in October 2019. So the rate of growth from October 2019 to August 2023, UPI taking less than 4 years to grow more than 4 times in adoption. I don't think I need to explain those numbers anymore, Kartik. They really speak for themselves, don't they?
My math is weak, but isn't it 10 times? 1 billion to 10 billion.
Of course. Yeah. It is 10x.
It is
10x growth in 4 years.
Massive growth there for UPI. And in fact, a testament to India's digital prowess. I keep saying that. I think just a couple of days back, we heard that New Zealand could be another country that we will be partnering with for UPI transactions. So other countries, of course, also adopting India's UPI model.
Right. We're talking about a country that has 1.4 billion people. Many of them are non-resident Indians. Many of them travel all the time. So what India is essentially trying to do is that Indians should not have any trouble, spending their money. Irrespective of where they are, as NRIs or as travelers. So I think what they're doing with the UPI essentially is that if UPI becomes a lingua franca, so to speak, across countries around the world, then Indians don't have to adjust, change, do nothing. Unlike the Chinese, for example, who have to change their entire world once they step out of China, because nothing that works in China works anywhere else outside.
And nothing that works outside works in China.
India is doing the opposite. India is doing the opposite. We're making something new. It's called UPI. Almost all of India is using it already, and now we're going to make sure this is available to Indians anywhere in the world. So New Zealand is the latest. You already have Singapore. It was Australia before that. So we're just adding to the roster of countries who are hopping onto this UPI bandwagon, because I think very soon UPI could be the world's largest digital transactions interface, if it is not already. So mark my words. So I think all of this will mean that UPI will be the most dominant digital transaction platform in the world.
And it's something that India wants to sort of, harp upon and export to the world and hard sell to the G20 leaders who are going to descend here 10 days from now. And look at UPI now in the context of the entire architecture called India Stack, which has been built. Look at UPI as one of the layers on India Stack. And if that whole India Stack architecture can be transported to the world, your KYCs to opening of bank accounts to any digital transaction, everything runs smoothly on that one architectural platform. Right now called India Stack, it could well become a world stack as well.
As you're talking about it, I keep thinking UPI could eventually make Forex cards redundant, because if you're going to have UPI available to Indians wherever they go, why would you need to load any foreign money anywhere? Just go take your bank account anywhere you go with your UPI.
Absolutely. One of the success stories of a country that's known for its frugal inventions and perhaps inventing a new platform there as far as digital transactions is concerned. Those, of course, are great numbers. But with that, it's a wrap on this bulletin. Thanks for watching.